today.
Oh, is that what we got?
Tradition.
Yay!
Yay. And most of it was in my sink today. This is a bad day already, right? Starting off, okay. They were going to ask about the rainfall. Let's just talk about that a little bit first. So hopefully some of you got to see it in your garden, got to see it on the lawn, and others of you said, okay, Brian, I know you said it'd be hit or miss. We got missed. So some got hit, some got missed. Now we're seeing some sun poke through the clouds. That's nice to see. Setup is this 13 first alert StatRad. Look where the heaviest stuff is. We told you we'd be hard-pressed to get some in, but we kept it in the forecast because we knew we could get a little bit of something. And at times it might have looked like a lot. I guess it depends on where you reside. If you're in Searchlight, it was a pretty good downpour out through Mojave County once again. Across the valley, Summerlin, you folks there saw some decent showers, light showers, but it started to drizzle and then it improved a little bit. Now that batch is out toward the east, so there's not much more left of this for the valley. But it's what's coming in next. And next doesn't mean tomorrow, but it means we're going to change up the forecast a little bit. It's not so much going to be rain because look, watch what Futurecast does. Pushes most of this out of the air. I mean, really, it's long out of the valley. Now, that last batch was probably it. If there's anything lingering, it would be just a little sprinkle. So we're seeing that say goodbye to that. We're going to see that move on out to the east. And it's the weekend that's going to change up. But for the rest of the evening, I see it being relatively dry, relatively cool. We'll keep some of those clouds in, but even those will clear out a little longer. We'll talk about some bigger changes. That's coming up for the weekend. It's going to be some wind. End of the weekend, early next week. And I'll tell you, by the time we get to Sunday, we could be talking some 40-mile-per-hour winds. So that's another major change on the way. But leading up to that, we warm things up nicely. So that's nice to see. So we'll keep those breezy conditions in through tomorrow. But the bigger wind on the way to the valley comes for the end of the weekend into early next week. Some of you folks might have a day off. Others might be working. We'll see. All pans out. We'll keep some wind in then too, not as treacherous, but it'll start to subside. Either way, look at the next system through. Not only brings in wind, but also cools down the numbers a little bit more. And now we're talking below normal numbers, and we certainly haven't seen that in quite a while. So we're going to warm up to the 70s, cool things down. But I think a bigger story will be the stronger wind that comes in by the end of the weekend, early next week. Back to you guys.
All right.